when I mentioned some time ago that I get really terrified when I'm put on the spot and I have to speak, I meant that situation in circle when the mic gets closer and closer and I have no idea what to say. But giving a little talk like this, it's actually a pleasure and an honor, so thank you. I would like to reflect a bit upon something I have been thinking about last 2 weeks, and that is confidence in one's good qualities. It is one of the characteristics of the monastic mind, and I was kind of disappointed when we skipped that one, when we received the explanation, because I feel it's something it really influences many things. Having or not having confidence in one's good qualities is really something which influences not only how we relate to others, if we are able to be humble and easy for others to speak to, but also how we think about ourselves, and as I discovered recently, also how we hear what other people are saying. So I would like to have confidence in my good qualities, but I can tell you what doesn't help at all. It doesn't help. The reassurance from outside doesn't help. Yeah, when other people try to convince me that I have good qualities, that doesn't help. I have a friend who is actually also my teacher, so I have lots of respect for him. He is a respected monk and a Western teacher. And once I somehow mentioned to him that I really don't have self-confidence, and he was surprised, and he was like, you don't have self-confidence, you have many good qualities. And even though I really take seriously what he says, that time it was like, no, me? Intelligent, pure, kind, me? No. He's practicing pure view. Yeah, this is his kindness, yeah. This is his kind eyes, but from my side, no. What does help, partially, is to focus on good qualities of others, because that helps to see others more likable, and one wishes to rely to them, and then I feel more connected and perhaps more accepted and more contributing to other people's well-being, and it gives me some kind of value. But I have had moments like that, but I'm somehow unable to make this mindset stable. So sometimes yes, sometimes no. And about 2 weeks ago, one night I was already in bed and I couldn't sleep. And so I started reflecting on one of the teachings, how to be a renunciate, or what it means to be a renunciate. And it went this way. Monastics who live on their own live like lay people. They go to food store and they get what they want. I don't get such a good food like here in the Abbey. Definitely not dessert every second day. And people don't want to live in a monastery because they cannot choose the color of carpet in their room. That's ridiculous. I don't have any carpet in my room. I have just wooden floor. Oh, and blankets, blankets. You know, I have been to 3 rooms in the Abbey, and I can tell you all the blankets are just perfect. The one I have in Italy, in Lama Tsongkhapa's Institute, is short. So imagine, you know, in winter, what you are taking here is missing at the feet. So, oh, and the electric tea brush. Electric tea brush is actually a luxury item, I think. And monastics shouldn't have electric toothbrushes. And it went on and on like this, and I couldn't sleep, and it went in circles, and I was tired by it, and went on and on. But suddenly I realized that even this is related to how I think about myself. You know, even this is related to lack of confidence in my good qualities. Because at some point I went like, whom are you trying to prove yourself? And whose mind are you trying to change? You know, do you want to change other people's thinking, or do you want to change your own way of thinking? And at that moment, actually, some good qualities appeared to me. Yeah. So I have courage to live in this new situation, being a bhikshuni among lay people and among Shramanerikas. I also have admiration for the Buddha and the path the Buddha shown and the guidelines he gave to the monastics. I have determination to find ways how to keep my precepts no matter where I live and no matter what I engage into. And I believe I also have ability to do it, to use reasoning, to use the input I get here. I also have the willingness to train and to stretch my limits. I hope you noticed that. And also, I have a strong wish, really, to contribute for the Dharma to stay forever, again, no matter where I live or what I engage into. And in this moment, interestingly, when I realized all this, it didn't bring about more excitement or more sleepless hours, but kind of peace and joy and happiness. And one more thing helped me. When we had the ceremony for Geshe-la, I think it was Venerable Punchok who mentioned that Geshe-la gave her an advice, trust your practice. And that was something new for me. I heard trust your teacher or trust your wisdom, but I didn't hear trust your practice. But it is actually so true, you know, my practice. For quite some years now, I have been trying to follow the Dharma, making effort in it, and trying to make good choices, you know, choose what is difficult to do but right, rather than something which is comfortable but a bit doubtful. I have been purifying my mistakes and starting again. So if I can't believe that there are any good qualities arising from all this, then I actually don't believe that causes have their effects. And that's a wrong view, right? And last thing I would like to mention is that I have been many times asked to explain something or to give a talk or to prepare a review class or a presentation for my master program. I was even asked once to speak in a funeral of somebody I didn't know at all. But nobody ever asked me to speak about how I practice and how I figure things out for myself. So thank you for this opportunity.